How did the U.S. move from full neutrality to full involvement of the war? We'll tell you. The U.S. let Britain lease some supplies when their treasury ran out. They also gave other nations fighting the Nazis supplies too. The U.S. moved across the Atlantic and later to China and Soviet Union. Furthermore, Congress approved greater spending in the Army and Navy anticipating the entry of the war. In September 1940, there was a law that passed to set up the first peacetime draft in American history. Roosevelt ordered the Army Air Corps to organize an African-American unit under the combat of black soldiers. Ultimately, they agreed that their nations would seek no territorial gain from the war. This agreement outlined the U.S.'s goals for the postponed war. It called for a new international organization that might succeed, and they called this the United Nations. Later following, Japanese bombers launched a surprise attack on American naval, air, and ground forces at Pearl Harbor. The attack destroyed half of the island's 400 military aircraft, damaged 8 battleships, and about 2,400 Americans were killed. Congress decided war on Japan. Allies of Japan, Germany, and Italy declared war on the United States. Thus, Germany, Italy, Japan were the Axis powers and 6 other countries. The United States, Britain, the Soviet Union, France made up the Allied powers, plus 45 other countries. Following, World War II has total power, including many countries involved. Following this, Soviet troops halted the German advance miles from Moscow. A major battle took place in and around the Russian city of Stalingrad. Months of bitter fighting ended in a clear Soviet victory. However, Germany's most respected general won a number of quick victories, but British troops defeated German forces in Egypt. American ground troops in combat landed in North Africa, and Rommel's army from Spain surrendered. Hours after the attack at Pearl Harbor, Japan bombed the Philippines. They went to Australia to take care of their U.S. troops. After that, they wanted to return to the Philippines. In addition, Japan took nearly 70,000 American and Filipino soldiers. They were forced to walk 65 miles to a prison camp. Many died of starvation, disease, and violence along the way. Finally, 2 naval battles took place in the Pacific. Aircraft carriers attacked enemy ships miles away. A month later, Japan wanted to take the island of Midway. The U.S. had many allies in this war, and we felt the need to help in the beginning, thus ending in an Allied victory.